It's story time, it's story time, it's story time with Billy. Today is one of Billy's least favourite days. It's Sunday. And it's one of Billy's least favourite days because other than church, there's not much to do. And he just wants it to be over so that he can go to school, his favourite thing. Billy, stop that. You know it's the Sabbath. That means you need to rest, said Billy's mum. OK, Mum. So Billy went to sleep. I'm not tired. So Billy went downstairs to start working on his extra homework. Billy, I told you to stop that. Today isn't a day of work. Go and rest, please. So Billy went upstairs again and laid on his bed. I don't want to sleep any more. So Billy went downstairs to finish his work. Billy, am I going to have to take this off you? Rest. I don't want to rest. What was that? Nothing, Mum. So Billy went to bed, but this time he couldn't even sleep for a few minutes. He just turned and turned and turned in his bed. I've had enough of this resting thing, Billy said. Mum! He shouted. Mum! Yes, Billy, she replied. I don't care if it's the Sabbath day. I don't want to sleep. What do you mean, Billy? You keep telling me to rest, and I just can't sleep any more. Oh, Billy, is that what you've been doing? Of course. Rest doesn't always mean sleeping. Rest can be lots of things that we find relaxing. Like what? Billy asked. Like reading, or painting, or walking in nature, or watching TV. There's lots of things. Really? Yes, son. It's about letting our bodies and minds rest and connecting with God. Wow! So, from that moment on, Sundays became Billy's favourite day. It's story time, it's story time, it's story time with Billy. Well, I hope you enjoyed Story Time with Billy. It's a really good message that we get from that story about rest. That actually resting doesn't just mean sleeping, but it means lots of things that help us connect with God. I really like going on walks in nature, and that helps me remember God. You see, in the Bible, in the first book, when it's talking about how God created everything, it says in Genesis chapter 2, verse 2. And on the seventh day God had finished his work of creation, so he rested from all his work. You see, what God did is, God doesn't need to rest because he's God. But what he was doing was showing us how important it is for us to rest, so that we're able to do all the things he wants us to do in the rest of the week. It also says in the Bible that God said to come to him to find rest, because sometimes it can be hard to rest and not think about lots of things and worry about lots of things. But if we go to God, then he can give us rest. So remember to rest. Bye!
This morning we will have Jesus is very wonderful. So Jesus is like that. Jesus' love is like make heart. Love is very wonderful. You need to shake your body. Okay? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. So high, so high. You can't get over so low, can't get on wonderful. So I can't get round it. Oh, wonderful love. Once again, Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. So high, so high. Can't get over it. So low, can't get round it. So I can't get round it. Oh, wonderful love. God bless you. Thank you for your participation.